Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Goldfarming video. So we are doing another video on the same farm, which is the Maldraxxus farm. And I just want to make an update because we have done a better setup this time. I did leave the other group to actually publish the video and make the video and just do some stuff. So I left the group, and then when I went back, we decided to do some reworking on the group setup to make it a little bit better. So the first thing we realized is that you don't really need that many druids, because once again, it's not about the pulling, it's about the DPS. And we're only pulling 2 locations really, so you technically just need 2 druids. But we have 3 druids, we have 1 in my group and 2 in the other one. And we have 3 mages. We also have a Windwalker monk for some DPS, but that can literally be like any class as long as they do a lot of AoE DPS. The monk is doing about 4k DPS in the other group, and the mages are doing between 3 and 4k. So just get something in the 3 to 4k DPS range and you should be good. The farm is really good, as I mentioned in the previous video. It's located in Maldraxxus. I'll try to show you the location without having my statue dying. So you fly over here, you go over here and you farm. I think I just made it before the statue died as well, that's perfect. And you're killing these guys. And I'm not even exaggerating when I'm telling you I'm getting so much more epics from this place than in Ardenweald, and there has to be something messed up with the loot tables and the drop rates, because everybody in the group is getting epics all the time. We have one person in my group, we have tested this for 2 hours total so far. One person has gotten 6 epics. I have gotten 2 epics, and the lowest anyone has gotten of those 8 people that have been farming for 2 hours is 2 epics. I am in the bottom range. Everyone is getting between 2, 3 and 4 epics, and then there's one guy who was just been very lucky and got 6 epics. But it just feels like the epics are dropping a lot more from this location. Might be something to do with the mobs or something, I am not sure. We are killing 1 rare and 1 high health mob as well, so it might have higher drop rate from those people. But it's just more epics dropping. And another thing we did was to kick the one, didn't even kick, we just didn't find anyone who had skinning. So I'm the only one with skinning, so I'm making a lot of profit with this farm. But that's not really the point. The point is you have a very decent location to farm for mobs, and you don't need druids. So anyone can join these types of farms. The only classes you really don't want are pretty much melee classes, except for maybe DKs and Windwalker monks, because the thing about melee is that most of them have been AoE capped, and you want DPS classes with AoE abilities that aren't AoE capped. So rogues will be terrible for this, or kinda terrible I guess. Warriors will be kinda terrible, but anything else should be good, I think. The farm itself is really good. You can see exactly what I'm getting over here, and that is from this farm. Everything I have in my bag is from 25 minutes. I have 1 epic, which is this one. I have already mailed away the other one because we took a break after 1 hour of testing to mail some stuff, because your bags fill up super fast. Look at this bag, this is 25 minutes of farming. So you fill up like 3 rows of stuff from farming. You also get tons of meat, which will be worth a ton once people start raiding. So the value from this farm is actually pretty insane. One thing you will notice is that I'm getting a lot more lockboxes than usual. 9 lockboxes so far in 25 minutes, or 26 minutes now. And if you have been farming in Ardenweald, you know that it's barely ever any lockboxes dropping. Maybe like 1 lockbox per hour. So you're getting 10 times as many lockboxes from this location. I have no clue exactly how good the lockboxes are and what they contain, but I would imagine they give you some gold and a random green item or 2 per lockbox. So I think getting lockboxes is really good as well, and I'm mailing all of them away to my rogue, so when I level him up, I can just lockpick it. I do think though that you need to have a level 60 monk to open, or a 60 rogue to open these types of lockboxes, because it says you need 60 lockpicking. So I think you have to be level 60 on that rogue to actually open the lockbox. You're probably going to make a decent gold with that as well. The raw gold is fantastic, as I mentioned in the previous video. You have this thing that vendors for a ton, and it stacks as well. You can see 90 gold for only 5 of them, and you have a ton of other grey items that also stack. And it feels like you're getting more greens from this place as well than the Ardenweald farm, but I can't really tell you that for sure. It just feels a lot better. And everyone in my group so far, like I've shuffled through 2 different groups so far, so I've been farming for basically 15 people in total, and all of them have said that they prefer this location to the Ardenweald farm. I don't really know, I think it's because it drops more epics, or it feels like it at least, and you don't have to pull as much. It's very chill, and with this new setup, with this preferred setup, or this upgraded setup from the previous video, there's way less damage coming in as well, and we kill them a lot faster because we have less druids and more mages. We kill them faster, they stay alive for shorter, my statue stays alive for longer as well, and it just feels very efficient, and the mobs just keep on dying all over the place. And for me as a skinner, I can just stand here and skin them and replace my statue every now and then, and try to heal some people, including my statue, and maybe heal myself as well. Plus I get some free gold from skinning. Exactly how much gold you're able to get from this place will vary, because it's very RNG dependent. But if you go to my cloth right here, I have 1.8k cloth. I've been farming for almost 29 minutes, so almost half an hour. You're basically getting 3.6k cloth per hour from this location. Cloth has a streamlined value of 8 gold per cloth because of the vendor values, or the vendor shuffles. Maybe let's say 7 gold per cloth, because then even the ones vendoring or vendor shuffling will make a profit, so 7 gold per cloth. If you get 3.6k cloth per hour, that is like almost 30, that is 27,000 gold per hour, just from the white type of cloth. You will also get probably even closer to, this one sells for 65 gold each on my server. I almost have a stack after half an hour, so 2 stacks. You will get another 10k, 12k, 20k gold per hour from this thing right here, the green type of cloth. So for me, I'm making 47,000 gold per hour. More than that as well. Yeah, 47,000 gold per hour. More than 47k per hour only from the cloth. Then you also have the greens giving you a decent amount of raw gold per hour as well. So you're making over 50,000 gold per hour, even if you don't get a single epic. And so far, for today, I've been getting 1 epic every single hour from this farm. I don't think that's actually going to be the actual drop rate of it, but it does seem like epics are dropping all over the place from this farm. I do have a strong theory that something is messed up with the drop tables of these mobs, but I'm going to keep on farming here. I'm going to keep on farming and test it overnight, and I'm going to spend a ton of hours here. I have no plans on stopping farming at this location until it gets nerfed, because I really feel like this one is better than Ardenweald, and especially for me, since I have skinning, so I make even more gold as well, and the farm is just fantastic, dude. So if you're not a druid or not a monk or anything, or you want to just farm some gold, this place is absolutely fantastic. And so far it's pretty much the only hyperspawn you can join if you're not a druid, because everyone in Ardenweald wants you to be a druid so you can pull stuff. But over here, pulling doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is your DPS. So make sure you're able to do some AoE DPS and find a group and go here and farm. And that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how much AoE gold per hour you're able to make from this place, preferably in something like cloth or kills per hour, since the actual gold will vary a lot depending on your server and region. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, leave a like down below, leave a comment, and I'll see you again very soon.